first of all, excuse me, look what we're going to study today. Okay? What is the topic today? It is geography. That's right. The New Albany Plains Township's geography and its natural resources. Well, number one, has your class had a chance yet this year to study geography? Okay, some classes have. Okay, Mrs. Callahan has. And yours?
Yes.
Oh, good. Class, geography is kind of a fancy word. And what does studying geography all about? Yes?
It's about like studying how
In the olden days, right? But also, is it also now like where things are around New Albany? Yes, that's right. Geography is actually the word geo means this, earth. So it's the study of the earth. And you know where you are on the earth? New Albany. Okay. And we're going to talk about that. Now, the other thing we're going to talk about is natural resources. That's the second thing, okay? Natural resources. What is a natural resource? Yes? You said like soil and wildlife. That's some of it. Did somebody make it in a factory? No. Where did it come from? Yes?
They come from nature and they're like food.
That's right. It came from nature. It's part of nature, and it's like food and other things. Do you need natural resources?
Yeah.
Can you live without them?
No.
Can't live without them. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay? Yes, you have a question?
Natural resources are also like iron and gold.
That's right. Iron, coal, minerals, things to build our houses and everything with. Okay, well, let's start now to take a look at some geography. Okay, there it is. The geography of New Albany. And this is kind of important. I need a volunteer. This young lady right here with the yellow. Yeah. Class, what we're going to do is search for New Albany on what planet is this? Okay, and you, Sylvia. Okay, Sylvia, can you walk over by the Earth, kind of to the right side, and what continent is it right there? Straight there. Your hand there. That one right there. Anybody know what this continent is, class?
Oh.
Starts with an A and ends with an A.
Russia.
Not Russia. Starts with an A. Give you a clue. Yes. Africa. There's another one starts with an E and ends with an E. Yes. Starts with an E and ends with an E. Europe. Show them Europe. Show them Europe. Here's Europe. Here's Spain. Okay, and this is Europe. And then Asia is behind that. Now, what's this continent? Click that one. What's this continent right here? It's in the southern hemisphere. Yes. South America. Where is New Albany, class? Yes. In Ohio. Okay, and where is Ohio? What continent is Ohio? Yes.
USA.
USA. Okay, can you point to the USA? Okay, that's Iceland. Here, this is the ocean.
Oh, I can see it.
Is it around here?
I see it.
Here's Florida. Is she getting warmer? Yeah, warmer. Warmer. Well, let's just check. Follow the X. Where on the earth is it? Ah, there it is. There is New Albany. See, and it is in here. It's in the United States. Now, where in the United States is New Albany? The clue is Cleveland and Cincinnati. Look for up by Lake Erie. There's Lake Erie. Cleveland. Is Columbus in the middle or in between Cleveland and Cincinnati? Yeah. Right there. And keep your finger there. Here we go. Let's see if she's right. There it is. There's New Albany
I knew it.
in Ohio. Okay.
I see.
Well, let's go to Ohio. Let's get even closer. You see how we went from the earth to the continent, to the country, and to, what is the United States made of? 50?
States.
And which one is ours? O, H, I, O, okay? All right, now we're going to go to Ohio, and then she points to Ohio. Look for Columbus. Are we near Columbus? Yes, right, we're near Columbus. Okay, show them Columbus, okay? And then
It's right by the lake.
there's the X you come up with thing. Oops, I went backwards. There it is. Look at that, class. See the X? Okay, well, thank you very much. Now, class, what's really important is, how many of you have ever been to the Ohio River? Oh, I'm sorry, got the wrong one. How many have been to Lake Erie by Cedar Point? See, it's up there from New Albany. And how many have been down the Ohio River ever since that is? One person, two persons. Okay, there's the Ohio River. Okay, so now let's even get closer, okay? We're gonna go, I gotta watch my time. It's 2:30, no, yeah, 2:30. Okay, class,
I know
the X is located where you're sitting. You're sitting 14,000 years ago. This is what New Albany, the area of New Albany was like. Look at this here. What's it covered with?
ice.
Oh, it's covered with ice. Okay. Huh? The ice age. What's, yes, that's right. Okay. So it's covered with ice. Okay, and that ice, look, is it, there's Ohio, that's New Albany, and that ice really made a difference. See, I got even a closer picture of it. You see right here, is New Albany in the ice, or are they down here by Kentucky? It's in the ice. Is West Virginia in the ice?
Yes.
No, it's, the ice is right here. Is Western Virginia hilly? In Kentucky? Well, we'll look at that here. Look what happened, class. This glacier was almost half mile high. And let's think of that glacier coming right over to your floor right here. What would happen to you if the glacier went right over us? What would happen to it? Would we stay round and tall, or would we turn out to be suffocate? Trees would be gone. What about us? Would we be flat? Yeah. No? Okay, we'd probably run. I'd run. Because the glacier doesn't grow very quickly. Okay? Here's what happened, class. Look.
We're about to die because if you even survive, there will be like no stores because you couldn't drive anywhere.
Been driving, no stores, no houses, no trees.
So you probably would starve.
Then you'd starve if you were still alive. That's right. And so what happened, you see, class, slowly over 2,000 years, look what came over the area where New Albany is located. What is that big thing there? A glacier. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Oh, and it was like a big, what is that? That was like a big bulldozer. Now, does a bulldozer, what do you think happened when the bulldozer glacier went over New Albany?
It would ruin everything we had and it would probably
That's right. Ruin everything we have. Now, it was all hills here at one time and trees, right? Would it still be hilly here? What would be gone, or what would be like after the glacier? See the glacier right there? Okay, and this is the future location of New Albany. And look what happened. The glacier slowly melted. And the land, where are the hills? Like he said, right? Those are all gone. Okay? And the glacier, oh well, look, the hills, how many have been to Southern High, been to Old Man's Cave? It was hilly then and it's hilly now, see? Did the glacier go all the way down to Old Man's Cave? No. Or the Ohio River? Okay, no. It stopped right around, have you heard of Lancaster? You know, where the hills start, okay? Now, here it was like that, and notice the word here, New Albany is in a township called, what is our township? How many have heard of Plain Township? Plain Township. Your New Albany is a part of Plain Township. It's a bigger area. What's the word plain mean? Oh, I already asked that. If you don't mind, you really know all this. Yes? What's a plain mean? Is it hilly or flat?
It's flat.
Yeah, it's flat. And if the glacier didn't come by, what should we have called our township?
Bumpy.
Bumpy Township, or hilly. I like Bumpy better. Okay, Bumpy, would you like to be called, live in Bumpy Township or Plain Township? All right. Okay, well, our Historical Society members back here. By the way, class, another person came in to say hi to. This is Mrs. Ferguson. She is the mayor of New Albany for the last 18 years. Let's give a pause for applause for all our hard work. All right, class, let's now, I gotta watch my time so I can show you all this. Oops, I don't want to end the show, do I? No. I want to push this button. I got a lot of buttons to push here. Now you see here, class, everything changed. But Old Man's Cave is still there. Okay. Yeah, and then we're there. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you know what the glacier did? It was soft rock. It's made a big lake up north. And the big lake was Lake Erie. How many have been to Lake Erie and Cedar Point? The glacier made the lake. Okay? Now, here's what New Albany looked like after the glacier went by. Is it a lot of trees and plants there? No. In order for trees and plants to grow, you need good, starts with an S, soil. Okay, it took many thousands of years for soil and plants to grow. Some of them, after the glacier melted, were really, really big boulders. How many have seen big boulders around the Ely House? They didn't come from Ohio. Where do you think they came from? I'll just go next. No, not the Rocky. That's too far away. They came from Canada. What brought them down here? These big, giant boulders. And then when the glacier melted, it dropped them. Yes? What brought down all those boulders? They didn't come from Ohio. Okay. Yes? Yes, the glacier actually carried them. When the glacier melted, did the boulders go back or they just dropped? They dropped, okay? Now look at this. How many years ago is that? 1715. 300 years, that's right. And see, look at now all trees rather than flat gravel and rocks. Okay, and there are big animals like that even live here. Bison or buffalo and bears and wolves and things, but they were mostly hunted and no longer live here. There is one tree left though. There's one single tree that it was just a little acorn seed then. How many here have ever hugged a big tree in the Swicker? Yes, do you remember this? Here, watch this here. I bet you're in this picture. How many here hugged that tree? Did your teachers hug it? Oh, they got it. Okay, if you haven't hugged it, some of the teachers, since the warm weather, might walk out. It's right out about 5 minutes away. And do you remember what you said when the tree, okay, you said, you thanked the tree, didn't you? And what did you thank the tree for? Read after me. Look there. Thank you, tree. Right. And a lot of the food was eaten by deer and also other wild animals. And some of these wild animals, some of you ate the birds that are coming from those wells. How many here eat birds? Just one, okay? 2, 3. How many? 4. How many ate a big bird just 2 weeks ago? Oh my goodness, you ate bird. Did you just tear the legs apart with your teeth?
Yeah.
Huh? Or how about the wings? Did you eat them with a fork?
No, I cut them. I ate them.
Ate them with your teeth and chewed them all up, just like a wild animal. Okay, you ate turkeys. All right. Now this is really hard to figure out. I need a volunteer from the back area. This young lady right here. Yes, go right up. Okay. Here we go. Save up with time. Okay. What's your name? Isabel. Isabel, this is an area 30 years ago. We took a picture from an airplane of this place here. You recognize, anybody recognize where is this place in Ohio? Anybody have a clue? This young man knows everything. I'm going to come back to you if nobody can answer. What's your name again? Kevin. Okay, yes.
We're over by Columbus, so probably
Over by, it is by Columbus.
big places are.
Where big places are?
That's downtown.
Okay, now look at, what are most of the places around these brown areas?
Suburban.
Yeah, they're suburb. It's what are all those brown areas? Yes, farms. It's all farm. Just 30 years ago, this place was farmed. There is a clue. I'll give you a clue. Isabel, we're going to have you point to. Have you ever eaten an Eagles pizza? Yeah, I do too. Okay, I'm going to point to. Here's Eagles pizza. You can point to it right there. So yeah. Right there is Eagles pizza. Okay. Yes. Yes. We're in New Albany. Now, there's a real important woods where the 300-year-old tree is. And can anybody see, Isabel will see it. Isabel, have you been to the Swickert Woods? Big woods, and you walk through it. Yeah, it's right by the T5. It's right up here. See that right there? What is that, class? That's the Swickert Woods. And where's your school? You're standing right here in the school. Do you see your school right here? No, there are no schools.
I see it.
Is there a freeway near here?
No.
You see a freeway? Okay. And you know this is the Catholic Church back then. How many of you know where Church of the Resurrection is? The Catholic Church. Okay. Well, Isabel, we're going to do one more slide with you. It was New Albany, see? And Isabel, we need your help. North is straight up. Class in geography, north is always straight up on your maps.
What is that called?
Compass. Roll.